wildfires, honey. So I got on here late today. I usually get on at 6 p.m. to discuss daily topics. But y'all, I had a story to tell, and it's about 30 minutes long. I'm going to need y'all to review that tomorrow, okay? Because I had a traumatic experience happen to me last night. And I'm talking about, you just had to be there. You just had to be there. But hey, Jonah, hey, how's everything going? How's the weather out there? Let me see if I turn this off. Would it look better? Still winter storm. Okay, I don't know if that's better or not. What you think, Jonah? That light better? Or is this light better? Oh, it's snowy. Yeah, out there in Virginia. Yeah, you know, out here in California, we having these wildfires. So that's what I'm talking about now. It's spreading and spreading. And the wildfire started in somebody's backyard. Now, a few weeks ago, I did report there was some, yeah, I got 1 inch of snow. Oh, okay. Just 1 inch? I thought it was like 10 inches. Just 1 inch, huh? Oh, just 1 inch today. Oh, okay, okay. Well, y'all be careful out there with all that snow. Go out if you need to go out. Safety first, okay? So the wildfires are burning through Los Angeles. I know. And it smells like just ash here. It smells like smoke, and there's ash everywhere. Like, I did a short video because I could see it where I was last night working. I can actually see the fire. Like, it's burning. It's crazy that you could just see it. I don't want to see that. I can't imagine what those people are going through. And I'm downtown. I'm not far away. But I don't think, you know, it's coming down here. But who knows? I don't know. They talking about it everywhere. AP News, CPS, ABC, everybody, BBS, everybody's talking about the wildfires, and it's still live right now. We're going to get 5 inches starting Friday, and oh my goodness. Man, that snow is acting up out there. So the Palisades fire devastates the LA County, jumps in the size as winds batter Southern California. So they were saying that they had water helicopters. I didn't even think they used water in my mind. I didn't think they used water. I thought they used like a ABC method, because when you buy a fire extinguisher, right? You buy a fire extinguisher that's gonna put everything out. So I don't know what type of method they're using to get these fires out, but honey, it ain't working, because they just spread and spread. It says tens of thousands have fled their homes as brush fire in the Pacific Palisades has burnt more than 15,000 acres as of Wednesday. So it was burning through Altadena, Pasadena, Selmar. Those areas in California are in a disaster. I tried to mail some stuff. I got some stuff coming from Kohl's, and I put my P.O. box in. And when I put the P.O. box in, it said that I couldn't mail anything there. So I had to get it to my home address in LA and Los Angeles downtown, because I couldn't send it to my P.O. box. So I don't know, y'all. Hopefully the postal service is safe in Pasadena, because that's what my P.O. box is. But yeah, it's a lot of infrastructure. It says, as the news conference on Wednesday morning, which is this morning that just passed, Los Angeles County Fire Chief Anthony Marin said about 1,000 structures have been destroyed and well over 1,000 individuals have been deployed to battle the flames. Do not Stop. Do not say that. Don't say, oh, I don't, people that say crazy stuff like that, I don't even respond to them. They get no response. Marlon also said that they have a significant number of injuries from residents who did not evacuate. Also, a lot of the celebrity homes are getting a, hey y'all, hey, make sure you subscribe and make sure you give me a like for the algorithm. A lot of the celebrity homes are being destroyed. Let's get into that. The celebrities in the Pacific Palisades, Paris Hilton, she's one of them, and other celebrities have lost their homes to the Pacific Palisades wildfires, which have burned over 1,200 acres and forced mass evacuations. Who else? It wasn't just her. Let me give you the list, and I have it in it. What's the name? The LA wildfires are ripping through the celebrity-packed Pacific Palisades. Because celebrities usually stay in, they don't stay where I stay, honey. I stay in downtown. They stay probably like in Calabasas, Pacific Palisades, Hollywood Hills, those different areas. Now, last night, I was by the Hollywood Hills. If you look at my short video, you can see how close I was to the fires last night, honey. I didn't want to be nowhere around them fires, but I was that close up there. So, the celebrity pack Pacific Palisades. Here's which celebrities have lost their homes in the blaze. Wildfires have broken out in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas and are raging through the Pacific Palisades neighborhoods. Now, remember, a while back, I did a live with the Malibu fires had started. Now, this Pacific Palisades fire started in somebody's backyard. Now, I got good common sense. If I smoke cigarettes or I put a fire in, I don't even know why these people even mess with fires out here in California. They should already know what's going to happen with the any type of ash or any type of fire you set, because that's just the environment we live in. So, Mark Hammond was among the 30,000 people in the LA evacuated with other stars who have lost their home. The average house price in the northern LA area is $4.5 million per Realtor.com. So those houses are expensive. I was just saying that yesterday when I covered the winter storm, both of the winter storms that's going on, and when the fires were started yesterday. So wildfires in Los Angeles, the home of Ben Affleck, who bought his $20.5 million house just in July. Other celebrities including Tom Hanks, Reese Witherspoon, Michael Keaton, Adam Sandler, Miles Teller, and Eugene Levin also live in the neighborhood. So all these celebrities have to leave their homes and go somewhere else. Now, of course, you know, they celebrities, they probably got other houses that they can go to, you know, and chill. But honey, Malibu, Pacific Palisades, those different areas are really nice. The only thing I didn't like about Malibu when I visited before was they didn't have sidewalks. It was weird to me, like, you paying $20 million for a house, and y'all don't have paved sidewalks. Well, they say they don't have to pay sidewalks because they don't want homeless people to be able to lay on the ground. Because out here in LA, honey, homeless people everywhere, they lay all over the ground. So that's their way of protection, saying that we don't want homeless people you'll have to pretty much lay on their property, lay, you know, in their grass on their property if you're out there. It's weird. I didn't like it. It sounded a little janky to me, but honey, I don't have $20 million to buy a house out there. So that's their business. Do your thing. Do you, boo. Okay, so the areas between Santa Monica and Malibu in northern Los Angeles is a home of some of the most expensive real estate. The average home is $4.5 million. We said that. The fire started Tuesday. First they said it started Monday in somebody's backyard. Probably was late Monday. Started Tuesday in the Pacific Palisades before it spread west towards the Malibu area. So it's Malibu, Pacific Palisades, Calabasas, all those areas right there are right next to each other. If you had a map, you'll be able to see it. If you had looked on a map, for Los Angeles, all those little places are right next to each other. Pasadena, Altadena, Selma, they all right next to each other. So imagine one is spreading from different neighborhoods all over, all down in these different little areas. The fire started on Tuesday, Pacific Palisades, Malibu, Pacific Coast Highway. On Wednesday, which is today, the city of Malibu issued a statement on X, which is Twitter, advising residents prepare for evacuation because, again, they right next to each other, honey. They right here. Among those 30,000 LA residents asked to evacuate their homes because of the fires was the Star Wars actor Mark Hamill. He said on Instagram that he has left his Malibu home on Tuesday and his wife, Marion, and their dog, Trixie. He described it as the most horrifying fire since 1993. I can imagine. When I saw it, if y'all go on my short videos, if y'all see, and I think I got another clip I can put up today, but baby, if you see them fires, it's terrifying just to see it. I'm terrified, and I ain't even going through it. Evacuated Malibu so last minute, there were small fires on both sides of the roads as we approach PCHU Road. And then they have Mark Hamill saying on his Twitter page, personal fire upload, 7 p.m. evacuate Malibu so last minute there are small fires on both sides of the road as we approach PCH. 8:15, Malibu, Marion, Trixie, and I arrived at Chelsea's house in Hollywood. Most horrifying fire since 1993. Stay safe. So that was on his X page. Levy told the Los Angeles Times on Tuesday they got stuck trying to leave the neighborhood. The smoke looked pretty black and intense over Temecula Canyon. Levy said, I could not see any flames, but the smoke was very dark. Y'all, when I saw it, when you look at that short video, when I saw it, I was scared, okay? I was terrified. Chet Hanks, the son of Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, also mentioned the fires on Tuesday. The neighborhood I grew up in is burning to the ground. Praying for the Palisades, he wrote on Instagram. That's sad, y'all. I have you guys in my prayers. Everybody in my prayers is going through these snowstorms. And the people that are going through the wildfires. Because I can imagine. I can't imagine. It's just terrible. On Wednesday, Halloween star Jamie Lee Curtis said on Instagram that she was safe, but her home in West Los Angeles might not be. Now, again, all these neighborhoods is right next to each other. West Los Angeles is right next to Hollywood. Wait a minute, it's West Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Malibu, Calabasas. Wait a minute. If you're coming back my way, I'm closer to Santa Monica, about 8 miles from Santa Monica on the freeway, 8 miles. But Malibu, Santa Monica, Venice, all those little areas, honey, they right next to each other. My community and possibly my home is on fire, said Curtis wrote. My family is safe. Many of our friends will lose their homes. Many of other communities as well. There are so many conflicting reports. With all the technology, there's very little information. Please post facts. It will help those wondering. It is a terrifying situation, and I'm grateful to the firefighters and all the good Samaritans who are helping people get out of the way of the flames. Neighbors have been taking care of neighbors. We all take everything for granted because we all are living our lives. But when it hits your community, it's particularly shocking. And she is right. Everybody in their own world out here. No one cares about nobody. But then when you need somebody, you're knocking at the door, right? That shouldn't be how it should be. You know, we should be doing this all the time, honey, getting along and trying to be neighborly and friendly. But people are in their own, they be in their own world. Okay? Hopefully it'll change. Hopefully we'll see a change in folks. Take care. We need to start taking care of each other. My hand and your hand need to start right now. Stay out of the way and let the firemen do their job. Pray if you believe in that. And even if you don't, pray for those who do. So this is coming from Jamie Lee Curtis. And I'll post this article down in the description. The winning Oscar nominee James Woods said on X that he and his family safely evacuated their home from the Palisades, but didn't know whether his home is still standing. We got a beautiful home. We don't know about that. Oh my goodness. To all the wonderful people who reached out to us, thank you for being so concerned. Just letting you know that we were able to evacuate successfully. I do not know at this moment if our home is still standing, but sadly houses on our little street are not. Baby, them homes is gone. Okay, on Tuesday, TMZ reported that Spencer Pratt and Heidi Mugtang, 2 stars of the Hills, lost their homes in a fire after being evacuated. The following day, TMZ published footage of Adam Bradley, and I might be messing these people's names up, but I'm so sorry. They are Hollywood star. California is on the air. They sure is. I've been wearing a Jonah. I had a respirator on last night, honey, because I couldn't breathe. The air is so thick. It's black. My car, I got a Honda and a Mercedes. They're covered. They're black. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad out here. And all you see is ashes. You see a lot of ashes floating around and flying around, and like a dark smoke light. Even for me, like where I work, and we have to go to like those different areas like North Hollywood, Universal Studios out that way. It's just, the air is dark. I don't have to evacuate now because I live in a high-rise downtown LA. So I'm pretty good right now. Our building and our security will probably let us know, or they'll send us an email or a text and say, hey, you guys have to go and evacuate. Me, I'm going to my job because I know it's safe. Me and my daughter, we out of here. We going to my job. I know where to go evacuate because I'm a first responder. So we have places that we could go for shelter if we need to go. So I ain't worried about it. You know, if that's what it comes down to, they'll let us know here, and I take my daughter and get up out of here and take the things necessary. I have a safe where I have my passport, all my stuff. I can just grab it and go. Forget everything else. As long as I'm there and I got some clothes that I can grab and go on. And I only can drive one car. She can drive one car, but we out of here if we have to be. So, Ann Farid's home in ashes. Diane Warren, 15-time nominee. Stars like Beyonce and Taylor Swift shared on Instagram that her beach house of nearly 30 years was likely gone. Beyonce do have a house out there, and I know Cher too. Cher has a house in the Dunes, and that's Malibu. Yeah, they have houses out there. When I used to drive the bus a long time ago, 10 years ago, Beyonce had a house, and Cher, they were neighbors. We used to drop their service workers out. The people that service their homes, their pool men, they used to take the transit bus to those locations. So we have buses that run out there 24 hours, and we used to drop them off out there. I remember that like yesterday, because they were like, oh, I work for Beyonce. She lived right here, and you can just see the mailbox and where we dropping them off at. Again, they ain't got no sidewalks, but I remember Cher in Beyonce house in that neighborhood. It's a gated community out in Malibu. So they have like a 24-hour doorman. You can't even get in unless you have we used to have a, what you call it, one of those little clickers. And you have to sign out for it and sign back in, honey. You ain't getting no access to them people's house. Regardless of who you is, you have to be the bus operator that day. And when you the bus operator that day, you got to turn that stuff back in. You cannot just keep it. It's deep, I'm telling you. Okay, it looks like it was lost in the fire last night. There's a rainbow shining on it, which I am taking a sign that all the creatures have been affected, who have been affected by this tragedy. Warren wrote, the animals in the rescue ranch are okay, which is the most important thing. Stay safe out there. And he wrote a statement on his Instagram. This is the last pics I took of Leah's rock from my beach house. I've had this house for almost 30 years. It looks like it was lost in the fire last night. There's a rainbow shining. He said that the animals in the rescue ranch are okay. I'm glad. Kate Beckinsale also wrote on her Instagram on Wednesday, the whole of the Palisades have been destroyed. It's unthinkably horrific. My daughter and I lived there for most of her life, her childhood, and most of her childhood is now gone. Beckinsale wrote. The Serendipity actor shared several other posts, including one thanking local firemen and others sharing together as a symbol as emergency bag. The Pacific Charter High School also burned down to the ground. Hollywood Reporter said the campus was used to film movies like Carrie, Freaky Friday, Project X, and what is this? MTV's Teen Wolf series. The premieres of Wolfman and Unstoppable, scheduled for Tuesday, were canceled. They still filming movies out there, honey. They ain't ready to do nothing out there. The fires started on Tuesday, spread quickly through Santa Ana. I got co-workers that live in Santa Ana, that live in that neighborhood. So I'm praying for their safety. Anybody else that needs the prayer for their safety, please get out. Don't try to save material stuff, because you get one life. That's all you get. You don't get no other life. You can get all that other material stuff. You can get that back, but you can't get your life back. To the east of the Palisades fire, the Eastern Fire is impacted the Altadena and Pasadena region. More than 100,000 people were under evacuation orders. The SAR in the Southern California also exonerated the situation, creating dangerously dry conditions. I'm talking about, it's terrible. I hear the air is terrible. Like you were saying, Jonah. Actress and singer Mandy Moore said in an Instagram post on Tuesday that she was among the residents ordered to evacuate. On Wednesday, the singer said in a follow-up story that she was unsure if her home made it. Honestly, I'm in shock and feeling numb about all the stuff, including my family. People have lost. My children, school is gone. Our favorite restaurants are gone. So many friends and loved ones have lost everything too. Wildfires in the western U.S. have been steadily growing bigger and more several decades. while the time of the highest risk known as fire season has been getting longer enough. Let me stop right there. This is the thing right here. People already know when wildfire season is what they call it. Why are y'all out here in y'all backyard setting fires? I just want to know. I know you can because you want to, but this is what it creates. From a common sense standpoint, okay, I wouldn't dare start a fire, and I know that it could possibly lead to what it done led to. Everything else on fire. Okay, people got to use their common sense. A lot of people in California don't have common sense. They just don't. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They don't have no common sense. Even talking to the regular ones, I ain't talking about the stars, honey. I'm talking about the regular ones I work with. They don't have no common sense. They do stuff. They do stuff off of instinct. They don't do it as thinking about it first. Okay, let me think about this and let me think about what it would do to affect somebody else's life. They don't care nothing about your life. And some of them don't care about their own life, how they act. So I'm just going to keep it a buck. I live here. I know. I've been here 10 years, and honey, some of these people don't care about nothing but what they care about. They got a whole attitude problem out here about what they... It's rough, y'all. People are going to have to do a attitude adjustment out here. Because, baby, they got a bad attitude out here. Okay, a paper published in 2023 by researchers from the University of California, Irvine found the human caused climate crisis is the major driver for the state's increase in wildfire over the last century. Human cause. So there's always a human doing something. We ain't got no problem with the robots. It's the humans, okay? They don't listen. They don't listen to nobody out here. They do what they want to do, and that be the cause of it. Because don't nobody listen. If people will listen to each other and somebody trying to tell you something and you know it ain't nothing wrong, why you can't listen? Why you can't listen? They don't listen to nothing. Nobody say they do what they want to do. And this is the outcome of you doing what you want to do. Somebody probably told that person that was setting that fire to not do that, and they still did it. Because I do what I want to do. And look what you done caused. Neighborhoods burning up. People getting injured. People dying. You done caused all that mess because you want to do what you want to do. Nobody didn't say you can do what you want to do. But think about what you're doing. All we saying is think. Think about it first, okay? Just think about if you were in that situation, if I'm in this situation, would I really start a fire? And I know that humans is always starting the fires that lead to hundreds of homes being burnt down and hundreds of land and infrastructures being destroyed and schools and whatnot. You know, oh, I better put this out. It's nothing wrong with listening to somebody that's trying to tell you something that's going to help. Y'all listen to the wrong stuff. Y'all listen to stuff that hurt people. You should be listening to stuff that's going to better the situation. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. November, December, and now January, there's no fire season. It's fire year. The year-round, Governor Newsom said at a press conference on Tuesday. Y'all know, I think Trump said it was his fault. I think Trump was saying that. I'm going to get into that later. Back in 2018, the Woolsey fire burned almost 100 acres of land in California, affecting famous Malibu residents. What we keep talking about, Malibu, Palisade, all these rich folks, they homes is the ones that's getting burnt down. California resident, Malibu resident Lady Gaga, Gerald Butler, Miley Cyrus, and several members of the Kardashian family, Kim Kardashian and her then husband Kanye West, were widely criticized for hiring private firefighters to protect their $60 million home in Hidden Hills. Can't be mad at that. But wait a minute, y'all. I saw an article said that Trump was blaming Newsom. Let me tell you something. I want to see what he said, but this is my opinion about Gruesome Newsom, because that's what we call him. Child, you can't blame Gruesome Newsom for nothing because they keep voting for him. Okay? Y'all keep voting for him. You can't blame him for nothing if you keep voting for him. Okay? I blame the people that keep voting for him. Let me see what Trump said. Trump is funny. Ben Affleck, Paris Hilton, James Wood, Beyonce, they got them all just... It's terrible, y'all. That's terrible. Okay, so let me see. Paris Hilton, Ben Affleck, Mandy Moore, Tom Hanks, all these folk. Houses is destroyed. Lives are destroyed. Memories have been destroyed because of human error again. It ain't clicking up here. Somebody ain't thinking and ain't getting it. That's all it is. People don't want to listen to people. If I tell you something, give you some advice about something, why can't you just take that and go on? You know, we so combative and want to argue and act like because a person look a certain way, they don't know what they're talking about. That has nothing to do with common sense, honey. This is not even common sense right here. This is just stupidity. For these homes to keep being burnt like this because of human causing errors. You know that you shouldn't be setting a fire in your backyard and anytime and walking away from it because of what have happened in the past. But people don't listen. They do what they want to do, and this is the cause of doing what you want to do. As I said before, they ain't listening. So I don't know. Let me see what he said. I think that was I think they said Trump blamed Newsom for the fires. I want to see what he said. I want to see what he said. Because they said, okay, so the first article says Trump blames Joe Biden and Governor Newsom for deadly fires. This is an article out of NBC. I'm going to put it in the description. President-elect Donald Trump blamed President Joe Biden and Governor Newsom on Wednesday, which is today, for the wildfire raging in Los Angeles that have killed at least 5 people and forced tens of thousands to evacuate their home. Governor Newsom, he called him Government New Scum. Donald Trump is off the chain, baby. Refused to sign the Water Restoration Declaration, but before him, that would have allowed millions of gallons of water for excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm even hearing this. What is wrong with Governor Newsom? Like, what's happening? They keep saying, oh, Donald Trump, he don't like California. I think he don't like Governor Newsom. That's just my opinion. Because Governor Newsom, as they have right here, I'm going to screenshot that just in case they go back and try to say they didn't say that. But Governor Newsom is hard-headed, y'all. He don't listen to nothing nobody say. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Jaquita Gars, how you doing? Governor Newsom don't listen to nobody. I was just saying about these people in California, baby. They don't listen to nobody, and everything on fire, and they still don't listen to nobody. For excess rain, okay, we got that part. To flow daily, we got that part. Including the area that are currently burning in a virtually apocalypse way, Trump wrote in one of the several posts on his social media platform. So Donald Trump talking about Governor, he added that Newsom wanted to protect an essential worthless fish called a smelt by giving it less water. See what I'm saying? He don't listen. It didn't work. But it didn't care about the people of California. Now the ultimate price is being paid. I would demand that this incompetent governor allow beautiful, clean, fresh water to flow into California. He is the blame for this. These Democrats, remember I said the delusional Democrats? Here they go, right here, right there. Governor Newsom. Delusional Democrats. You can't tell them nothing, honey. I can't afford to be a Democrat. They too rich for me. They let everybody over here and do whatever. And this is the cause of it. Okay, they too rich for me. I can't be no Democrat. They too rich. Because they already, you know, people kill me. I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. A lot of people that voted for Trump don't like Trump. They like Trump policies, though. If you can read his policies, that's what you're going to like about him. What he stands for and what he got going on and what they trying to do to make America great again. You ain't got to like the man. Who cares? Who cares what he has done in his personal life? It's so many people that done personal stuff in their life. That don't mean that they ain't got business savvy sense. Okay? Donald Trump got business savvy sense. He don't even take the salary as a president because he got his own money. I don't even think he was staying in the White House. He was staying in Mar-a-Lago. Donald Trump got money and he got sense. If you got some sense, you can help people. If you got business sense, you can run a business. If you can make it profit. I just don't understand. I don't understand how people keep voting for him. I don't understand how y'all keep voting for him. I'm saying y'all because I didn't vote for him. Now the ultimate price is being paid, right? On top of it, no water from fire hydrants. Now, they give you a ticket if you're parked. They give you a ticket if you're parked in front of a fire hydrant. But ain't no water in there? That's ridiculous. I'm just saying you can't make this up. You can't make this up. No water. Not firefighter planes, a true disaster. You know, firefighter, he been trying to get that for the long. In a statement in response, Newsom directed communications, Izzy Garden accused Trump of playing politics while the wildfires continue to wreak havoc and sudden. See, they don't never want Trump to say what's real. That's what the problem is. He real like me. It ain't no fake. You can't fake real. Okay, real is just what it is. You can't fake that. They don't like that. They want you to be politically correct and, oh, you know, you can't say that. Oh, you can't do this and that. I'm doing what I want to do and it's going to be the right thing to do. And that's what Trump do. That's why they don't like him. I'm telling y'all. And this, there is no such document as the Water Restoration Declaration. This is pure fiction. The governor is focused on protecting people, not playing politics, and making sure firefighters have all the resources they need, Garden said. Newsom on Tuesday declared a state of emergency over the fires, which they did because my job even said that we could work from home, but I'm going to work because ain't nothing going on where I'm at. My daughter will call me if something happened here, or they'll text me, and my building will communicate with me if something happens here, and my daughter, she can come where I'm at. But they can have everything in this house. I tell her what to grab, or I come up here and grab some stuff I need, and I'm gone. I ain't taking no material stuff, because, again, you got one life. You ain't get no another life. Which has left around 400,000 customers without power on Wednesday afternoon. I just told y'all. I got a video coming out tomorrow about my experience with this wildfire. and what happened to me last night. Stay tuned for that. I'll be posting it tomorrow. Biden issued a major disaster declaration Wednesday, clearing the way for federal assistance in the region. But that's good. It appears that by mentioning a water-resistant declaration, Trump was referring to a presidential memorandum he signed in early 2020 that sought to divert water from Northern California to farmland in the center and the south of the. Who cares? Why do we got to go back and forth about stuff like that? Who cares? You could have signed it to get. I'm telling you, sometimes in California, you see these little signs saying, stop using so much water, this and that and the other's effect. It's like, why are y'all trying to mess with the natural resources? Water is a natural resource. The ocean is right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the problem with y'all can't have common sense? Again, this is why all this stuff is happening, because nobody wants to listen. It's going to give you a lot of water, a lot of DAM, a lot of everything. You'll be able to farm your land. You'll be able to do things you never thought possible. Trump said at his event announcing the memorandum in California in 2020. The thing about it is they just don't like Donald Trump. Again, like Kamala Harris, we ain't gonna do nothing. They say we gonna do what we want to do. We don't like him. We don't like him. Who cares? Majority of the people didn't like him, but he in office. So what he's saying matters. Who cares? Goodness gracious, like my coworkers was like, I asked the young lady that I knew, one person that was voting for Kamala Harris after the rest of them said they would never vote for her. I asked her, I said, why are you voting for Kamala Harris? And everybody else said they voting for Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump. I said, so? What they got to do with it? You ain't looked at none of the policies that he has? Nah, I don't like him. I said, so you rather somebody incompetent to run the world, to go up against world leaders, to do our trade agreements and to do treaties and stuff like that on our behalf? You would rather for somebody that's incompetent, that got open borders, that's letting anybody over here, that's letting men and women's bathrooms and whatnot, all type of willy-nilly. You would rather all that stuff go on because you don't like Donald Trump? And you ain't looked at none of this woman policies, how she want to take our tax money and give it to people that's in jail, that want to do transgender. You ain't looked at none of that? She didn't know what I was talking about. Because she is focused. The focus is, I don't like Donald Trump. I can't stand Donald Trump. Who cares? That's what I mean about the people here don't have common sense. Look at policy. Oh, she's going to be the first woman. Who cares? Look at policy. Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, whoever could have ran for president as the first woman. I'm looking at their policies. I'm not looking at their color or their skin. I'm looking at your policy. What you got to offer? What you got going on? Okay? I don't care about none of that. Because that's stupid stuff. That does not matter. When it comes to my tax dollars, when it comes to my safety, none of that cares, honey. That's all at the door for me. I don't care about none of that. One day on his announcement, Newsom and then California Governor Xavier Becerra denounced Trump's move, calling it a harmful attack on our state's critical ecosystem and environment. But we ain't got enough water now, and y'all ain't got no water in the hydrants. Honey, I didn't even know that. Has the police given a ticket for a hydrant and they ain't even got water in the hydrant? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, and this t-shirt is, I visited Puerto Rico. I'm not Puerto Rican. Just putting that out there because I see it in the comment. Yep. I'm American. I'm not a Puerto Rican. I'm just putting that out there because I see it. I saw it. Early this year, Newsom committed to efforts to double California's salmon population by 2050 and cancel a plan set in motion by Governor Jerry Brown that would have added 2 tunnels to funnel water from northern parts of the state to the south. In a statement, hey Marie, can you go get my charger for my phone? It's gonna go out. Hey Marie, you in there? It's my white charger that's by my room and my door. Can you go get it? Because this phone gonna go out. I'm reading from this article. In the statement on the date of Trump's 2020 event, Newsom mentioned his goal of balancing the need to move water with the need to preserve endangered species, saying, our goal continues to be realized ineffable volunteer agreements that provide the best immediate protection for Delta species, that fish that Trump was talking about pretty much. As president in a recent October, Trump repeatedly threatened to withhold federal disaster aid for California wildfire. Because he's telling you what to do. He's telling you this what I just say. The people of California don't want to listen to nobody. They got it all figured out, but we ain't got enough water to put the fires out right now. Just putting that out there. They don't want to listen. Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. They don't want to listen. They don't want to take advice. They got it figured out. You can't tell them nothing. And I know this ain't no lie because of my own daily experiences with people at my job that's from California. They don't listen with nobody telling them. They got it all figured out. And it's like, well, I'm just trying to tell you something that's going to help you or keep you safe, or, you know, they don't think about logic. Hey Marie, can you come and start this dryer back for my clothes, please, ma'am? I'm still on my live stream. We're going to take care of your water situation and we'll force it down his throat. See? That's Donald Trump, baby. Donald Trump don't care nothing about it. He don't care nothing about it. He gonna do what's safe for everybody, okay? Donald Trump do not care. Oh man, that MacBook is getting low. Can you go unplug my MacBook in there? I guess I don't need it, but I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, okay, y'all. You want me to get this? No, just start the dryer back up. Yeah. I'm going to get off of here in a few minutes, but I'm going to put this article back. I've been on here almost an hour, y'all. I'm going to put this article down here so y'all can keep reading it. Because I'm running out of time and I got to go to work tonight. Y'all pray for me. I'm going to be praying for y'all. I love y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. You can always play this back. Leave me a comment. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m. if the Lord willing. Bye.